Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McCullough. We are back to talk to you about 7 reasons why Manchester United beat Leipzig 5-0 at Old Trafford. That's 2 wins out of 2 in the Champions League, 6 points out of 6 in the Champions League. And apparently, this was the group of death. Somebody should have told Solskjaer and his boys that. In this video, we'll be going through those 7 reasons. And what I want you to do is get your reasons in those comments below. Why you think United got the win. Don't just say, because we scored 5 and they scored none. Let us know exactly why you think we scored 5 and they scored none in those comments below. Make sure you're keeping it locked by hitting that subscribe button as well. Join too if you can. And of course, make sure you're back every single day for more content. But let's get stuck into those 7 reasons right now. And in at number 1, Mason Greenwood. Murder Mason is finishing back again, and he got United on the road to victory there today. A lot of headlines, a lot of talk around Mason Greenwood. He's not the only striker that has been picking up the headlines and picking up the talk around him for off the field antics, although for other reasons with Mason Greenwood's case. But he came onto the pitch today, he played his football like there was no problems in his world, and he absolutely took his goal fantastically well as well. We know he can do that. We know he is born to score goals and born to finish. And once he was put through, there was no doubt about it that he was going to score that goal. The little bit of doubt crept in when VAR decided to have a look, but he was clearly onside. A perfect run, as good as his perfect finish. Go on, Mace. At number 2, Marcus Rashford's first hat-trick in professional football. Yes, he's been slapping Tories left, right and centre. He has been feeding the kids left, right and centre, picking up headlines too off the pitch. But this time around, he picked up the headlines for doing his day job. They've been saying, Marcus Rashford, stick to football. Wow, these RB Leipzig defenders will be wishing he stuck to feeding them kids, because he absolutely tore them apart, scoring 3 goals as a substitute on a Champions League night at Old Trafford. Does it come any better than that? Does it? We got to see Anthony Martial's first hat-trick last season, at the end of the season, behind closed doors. And Marcus Rashford's first hat-trick happens behind closed doors. Is God punishing me? Why can't I see these things with my own eyes? Just don't get it. But shout out Marcus Rashford for getting involved. And also, while we're on the topic, if you want one of these t-shirts, the link is in the description below. Get on it, and a portion of the profits goes to Fair Share. So get on that. In at number 3, Anthony Martial's cool penalty. Cool whip. Cool penalty. Anthony Martial scored the goal from the penalty spot. It was a goal he really needed, you know. I thought his all-round performance was okay, but when he got in the 18-yard box, you could tell he was overthinking things. There was one moment where he got through and he looked like he was through to take a shot on goal, but he took it wider and wider and wider and then went for the pass. And then even when he went through and won the penalty, you could argue a confident Martial that's scoring loads of goals tucks that one away, but he didn't. He delayed, got the foul, got the penalty, took the penalty and tucked it away though. And thankfully he did that, because no number 9 likes to go too long without scoring goals, you know what I mean? No number 9. And Anthony Martial, he's not like other number 9s. He plays for Man United. As soon as he has a game where he don't score, people start talking nonsense about him, this, that and the other. He can't play number 9. When in fact, his all-round play has been quite good. It's just been sticking the ball in the onion bag, which unfortunately is your main job at a striker. But he did that today, and hopefully after he served the final game of his suspension against Arsenal, he can get back in and get back into the swing of things, scoring them goals. Number 4, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. People said he had no tactics, pure vibes. Well, he has got those vibes, but he's giving me them vibes that we're going to win things. Right now, that's good. It might be a little bit getting carried away, but he's giving me those vibes. Vibes. Yes, Ollie's got those vibes, and he's got tactics. Last 3 games, 3 different formations, 3 different ways of playing. Huh? Against some of you hipsters' favourite coaches. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Beating Tuchel. Beating Nagelsmann. What? Thought they were the best thing since sliced bread and Solskjaer was a PE teacher? Well, you better start putting some respect on his goddamn name, because he's pulling out results in the big games again. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did it against RB Leipzig. Look, we're not through in this group just yet. We've still got a lot of work to do. We've got to go to Istanbul and win. We've got to bring them to Old Trafford and beat them. And hopefully beat PSG at home and Leipzig away too. But we need to get results, 2 more wins, and we're through in the group of apparent death. Maybe it was the group of death because we were in it. Ever thought about that? Maybe that's why they called it the group of death. And we were just panicking all along for no reason. Number 5, VAR decided to work today and it applied common sense. Common sense ain't common, but today VAR had it. And when you look at that decision for Mason Greenwood's goal, there were some angles where it kind of looked like there was maybe a little centimetre where Mason Greenwood was offside. Well, he wasn't, you know, and VAR gave it, and rightly so. There was no advantage gained by that run there. If anything was offside of Mason Greenwood, it was a shoelace. It was him being an extra foot size than the defender. There was no other reason for it. It was a perfect decision by VAR, and I was worried they would overrule it. I really would. Everyone else here was worried they were going to overrule it. I was too, although I thought it was onside, I thought they'd overrule it. Common sense ruled in the end. We also saw the decision for Marcus Rashford's goal as well. You are not offside if you run from inside your own area. But somehow, the lino had his flag up like a mentalist. And now Marcus Rashford knew. He knew that he was onside. Tucked it away, made sure it was a goal, and then left it to VAR. And as I said, thankfully, VAR was working today. Maybe we need to get whoever was in... Do UEFA use Stockley Park? What do UEFA use? Somewhere in Switzerland. Whoever that is, we need to get them in at Stockley Park, because whoever's running the English ones, full of idiots. 6 sexy substitutions. Do you like that alliteration there? 6 sexy substitutions? Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. They knew what they were doing when they said this, didn't they? Wow. 6 sexy substitutions. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made them subs. We saw Cavani coming on, Bruno coming on, Rashford coming on. Say it again. McTominay and Antoine Zabi, 2 academy graduates as well. Well, 3 because Rashford's also one, but he's also a goddamn superstar. And bringing on those kind of players off the bench, it says again, quality in depth. Now, we've not got a perfect squad. We've still got a couple of areas that we need to improve on. If we were looking to bring a winger on today, we never really had anything of the sufficient Champions League quality, but we had quality there on the bench. If we were looking for a goal today, we had a goal there on the bench. Rashford comes on, scores 3. Do you know what I mean? Cavani scores 1, it's disallowed. Great finish, by the way. Clear offside, but great finish. And Cavani, he's got a goal in him. I know he has. And I know Martial got his first goal of the season there today. Trust me, Cavani's saving is for the Gunnar. In at number 7, we haven't had many of these. It was a clean sheet in defence. We finally got a clean sheet in defence from Maguire and Lindelof. I don't think they've kept a clean sheet when starting together this season. I think the clean sheet we kept against Brighton in the Cup was with Bailly and Lindelof, wasn't it? So it might be the first clean sheet for Maguire and Lindelof as a partnership. And it was good to see them performing that way. There was a few occasions in the first half where I thought we were all over the place in terms of shape, and we mentioned Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming in too narrow and all that kind of stuff. But as the game progressed, the players settled down and they looked even better. I thought Victor Lindelof edged it in this game. He was bringing the ball out of play much better, linking up things, bringing the ball out, making sure it got to the midfield. I was really impressed with the performances of Lindelof today, and as a whole, the defence. And it was just great to see them keeping a clean sheet. Harry Maguire now as well, a clean sheet in this game for him. He needed that. He got a goal against Newcastle, you know what I mean? So hopefully we can use all these results and these performances. Maguire kept a clean sheet against Chelsea too, so that's 2 on the spin for him, do you know what I mean? He'll be feeling good about that. We need to keep going now, keep pushing, keep this team together. Hopefully make sure we get more and more solid, because there's still a lot more to work on there, but this will give those boys confidence. You still got Axel that could potentially come in as well, and he'd argue that he should be starting. At the moment, it's your captain that probably looks like he don't deserve to be starting, and he's beginning to find form too. So we're starting to have good problems in all areas of the pitch, both in defence and attack, and that can only bode well for the rest of the season. Anyway, guys, this has been 7 reasons why. I want your 7 reasons why Man United beat RB Leipzig in those comments below. And maybe, if you want to get carried away, 7 reasons why you think United are going to win the Champions League. But I never really said that. Anyway, make sure you keep me locked. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If you missed them yesterday, go and check out the reaction after the game, the watch along, if you want to see the reactions to the goals and hear the other nonsense we spouted. And if you just want a review of the game, go and check out the fan cams. But for now, I've been Adam McCullough. You lot have been legends. We are out of here.